through the map, I allow myself to catch that Pokemon. So let me think about it. To think about Pokemon, to think about Pokemon. Pokemon is an object, have name, have picture, have description, have many details, have power. So for that reason, I need to create a class for that, and I need to create a new class, and I will name it this class Pokemon. Okay, and make sure create enter to create this Pokemon. So what do you think we have to have in the Pokemon? We have to have the public for integer for image, because why integer? Because I need to get the image from assets. We have the image here, so to read it in my code I will use integer code. Also what you need, also I need to have the name of it, so string. And I would say also if I want to know if the Pokemon is is the person catch him, or the Pokemon is still like life. So because if the Pokemon is catched, I will not show it in the map. So I would say Borion because it's catched either true or false. So is catch or not. Okay. And also I need to know, this is most important part, the location of the Pokemon. So the location of the Pokemon, I say location, okay, because I need to know the location of the Pokemon. So now what I want to do, I just create the constructor to initialize all these elements, so I could add them in the code using array list. So what I need to now, just pass all these elements. I need to pass this one, and I need to pass also the name, make sure, and also pass the description. All this information need to be passed through. I just basically make it easier for people. I need to pass the power also. I don't think I need the layout anymore, and add the description, and I need to pass also sketch, and I need to pass the location. So you think about the location is just log to the latitude. So let you suppose you have double lat, and we have double longitude lag. So lat and latitude, because here I will create the location. So I would say, okay, this dot image equal the incoming image, okay, not is catch equal the image, okay. This dot name equal the whatever we have as a name input. Also this dot this description equal what we have it in the DES. Cool. So this is all the information I have it. What do you think more we have? We have power. So okay, this dot power equal the power that we have it as the input. So now this dot what we have, any more? We have this dot is catched or not. I believe is catched by default will be false, because no one catched the Pokemon right now. Then I need to initialize the location. You remember we defined the location. So let's suppose the location here will be equal a new location, and we'll give it the name for the name of the Pokemon. Okay, and we set the longitude and latitude for that location. Dot set latitude, longitude, log, hopefully lag, I just write it lag, and location dot set latitude equal lat. Okay, just setting this information. So just object and have some information for setting up that object. Now what I want to do, really simple. I just go to my application, and inside my application I try to fill this one in the list, so a list of the Pokemons. So going back here, I would say, hey, this is my application. So here is the main. Let you suppose here I have method for add list of Pokemon. Okay, so what you will believe we need to have first, we have to have array list of what? Array list of Pokemon. Do you remember why? Because I need to have arrays of Pokemon. So I would say I have list of Pokemon. I don't know why Pokemons equal for sure a new array list for nothing. as empty. So I just load this array with items. So I define my method void load Pokemon, and I add Pokemons inside this array list. So just list, really easy list, hopefully correct, list Pokemon dot add, then here I will add the Pokemon. So what do you think you need to add? We need to add a new Pokemon, the Pokemon constructor. Pokemon constructor takes two information. First of all, the longitude. Let's suppose, for example, 37 point. No, first of all, he will ask us for image. So let's suppose the image should be r dot drawable dots what the images I have, for example, bubbles. And what do you think? What do you think more? He asked us for the what do you remember? What do we have here in the Pokemon? What do you ask? We ask image, name, description, and we'll continue. So image name, let me suppose this name it below Basser, and description lives for in East Africa, and you continue pop just in this way, the description, and hopefully I didn't do something wrong. Okay, there we go. I will correct it. Live in whatever East Africa, and continue. All the other information I need to pass it for him. So if you see, I just pass name, image, name, description, the power, and a sketch. By default, I don't need to pass a sketch because already like we set it here by false. So I need to pass the power and lat and longitude. So for example, the power 14 and latitude 55.7 or 8 or whatever. That one is 34, whatever. So yes, this is. I will continue add 3 of these elements in the map. Then I will be back. Okay, what I did while I'm passing the video, I just add 3 elements. I try to add everyone drawable, proper, square, depending on this image that we have it here, proper, crumble, squared. And also I just try to give them name, I give them description, and also give them power for everyone, and add specific longitude or latitude. I just use this location because this is like the place I want to add them. Add them in any place you would like. I add them in near my place because I'm located here in this location. So I want to add them near me so I will see them in the map. Now I want to load the this element. It's really easy. Just go on the constructor and here whenever we have the get permission here, I am just load this element, load Pokemon, and array list now have all the Pokemons. So what I want to do now is I want to display these Pokemons on the map. So let's get started step by step. Did you remember when we was showing here the when we was cleaning the map, we was showing my current location. Now I have list of elements, so I say hey, for integer I equal 0, then I less than list Pokemon dot size. I didn't use for each because for each doesn't help me because I need to do update. I plus just I want to move through all the element. So now think about it, what I have to have. I have this and same information here. Just let me copy this information and go down here, just add this information here. So now let me name it instead Cindy. I will name it Pokemon look. Okay, location. Okay, so just copy this one and make sure just replace this one so we will not get mistake, we will not have mistake. So first of all I have this of Pokemon, so I need to define for every Pokemon he just iterated through, so I need to define Pokemon here. I say hey, for every Pokemon this person, so Pokemon in this way here.des, and also I want to display the power for that Pokemon, and the power here is the element. So I know he doesn't allow me he update because there's some bugs, we will fix it later on, but yes, now this is the map, everything is cool. So I go to next step and try to apply the rules.